I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of
I was attending a party at Diddy's crib in Los Angeles at the beginning of 2020. He had, in fact, kicked everyone else out of the crib due to the influx of people, but he had also, in a way, taken a liking to me at that point, putting his arm around me. That way, he had kicked out the majority of the people, but he still let me stay there, along with maybe 15 other people, 2 of whom were Beyonce and Jay-Z. That will help put into perspective the kind of company I was in at the moment. There are numerous witnesses and victims. Shaw, after the infant broke his silence on several concerning accusations, Diddy Combs finds himself in even more hot water. The infant, who had earlier revealed how much Diddy admired him, has now come forward to say that someone once attempted to slay him. The story began when DaBaby mentioned a 2020 party at Diddy's Los Angeles home during his appearance on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay podcast earlier this year. DaBaby revealed that Diddy seemed to take a particular liking to him, going so far as to kick everyone else out of the house while keeping the baby around alongside a select few, including Jay-Z and Beyonce. However, DaBaby's recent revelations suggest that Diddy's actions may have been motivated by something darker years after this party in light of Diddy's arrest. I'm pumping gas out here. Beverly Hills, it's midnight right now, I'm pumping gas, and I actually almost ran out of gas. No, but yeah, I'm just getting on here, y'all, let y'all know, where my head at right. Not what I got going on, I just left did crib. You know what I mean? That ain't my first time being there. A brother invited me there before I had lunch with him, maybe like a month ago, a little under a month ago, I had left the studio. You know what I mean? Yesterday morning, I left the studio. We're offsetting them at like 700 in the morning. The sun was already up. Can I get the change back from that pump from pump number 8? I had left the studio, and I saw on Instagram he had just posted a story. Up hit bro, you say, what? Okay, cool. Don't worry about the Chang Mas, that was cool. Yeah, so I was just leaving the studio, the sun was up, and I had hit him just to with him, you know what I mean, just to pass the vibe back and forth. I always end up motivated, you know what I mean, and with uplifted spirits every time I talk a bit, bro. So I just called him. Every time I call him, he pick up too. So I FaceTime him, he picked up, you know what? I mean, and he like, yeah, I got to see you. I'm like, all right, bet. He like, pull up on me later. What you got going on later on? I'll hit you later. See what you got going on. You know what I mean? Pull up on me, boom. He hit me. I had left the radio station. I went to pull up on him when I come in. I have been this spot before, like I said, when he invited me out there for lunch on my first time there, he had, I did it. He had a butler. First thing they're going to do is, offer you something to drink soon as you come. And so the butler's pouring me like champagne and some heat in the middle of of a meet. And then when I come in, he introduced me, to everybody who in the room, you know what I mean? And respectfully. And then, he hop up and he put me in the show. You get what I'm saying, which is, I probably deserve it. You know what I mean? And we immediately, we go out back and he asked me the down and having a real deal, conversation with me. And, throughout the conversation, so much, a knowledge was passed down. And you know what I mean? It was just a real organic, you know what I mean? Conversation from a person who has had organic conversations with me before. So nothing about it, you know what I mean, is it's fabricated. Nothing about it is new besides a lot of the events that have taken place between, since the last time me and him spoke. And you get what I'm saying, because the last time we spoke, we talking about Big Dog. And then you got a lot of that can transpire with me in the meantime. But one of the things I respect about bro the most is the fact that ain't cause him to you. Know what I mean? Turn the other way on. Me like I can't little brother this, you know what I mean? So, but throughout the conversation, man, a lot of real deal was covered. Man, a lot of real deal, BR was covered. And to make a long story short, I've been blessed enough, man. God has been gracious enough, for me to, to allow me to make it through, the unbelievable, to allow me to make it up out of situations that the majority would never make it out of and then still live. and a success for blessed life like the way that I'm living and still have the ability to, you know what I mean, be able to change the game and have somewhat of an impact on the world as a whole. You get what I'm saying? This me, we talking about little old me, you know what I mean? So, man, I just feel like, it's imperative that I get on here and share the fact that, bro, sat me down, have a real deal conversation with me, and, and looked me dead in my eyes, and made me understand. Because a lot of people I've had these conversations with, like, a lot of people. A lot of people have attempted to get through the me or whatever. And, I ain't no dumb at all, by far. So a lot of the things people tell me, I already know, but the conversation that me and Beer had, like, it's nothing that he told me that he hasn't just about experienced or had to live through himself. You get what I'm saying? And, it really comes down to the fact that a lot of the mistakes he's made for, like, me. And coming up in my era, he made the mistakes so we don't got to make them. Their once close friendship was so big that he even gifted DaBaby son $1,000 and praised him as the hottest rapper in the industry. I want you to open that up, cuz I want you to be able to make the face that you really want to make, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead, open it now. Go ahead, open it now. You ain't got to wait. Ain't nobody going to take nothing from you. Oh no, he didn't. No, he did think no. Got count. Go ahead, count your envelope. You got to always pay your taxes, huh? I know he didn't do that. I'm gonna hand him them little 5-2. He going to be like and knowing and big dog. Now, Uncle Diddy, you going you leg already. Yeah, $1,000. Hey, this brother of mine who showed me so much love and affection. You get what I mean? We had lunch and then went out to a new restaurant for He 2025. Hey, let me see something, all right? Okay, let's head home after you, so you guy. Thus, throughout the course of a few years, numerous awards and numerous items have been this photo. Right here is my favorite of all of them, Moonmankind's included. Then these are my boys right here. This boy, look at him. What's that you got? On salmon pink? Salmon pink, that's just glow, that's just blow. He might, be in charge of all the new recruitment for Dellin and the Spirits Company, and he's doing his own thing about to get out there. And then we got our franchise player. Right now, we switch roles. You know what I'm saying? This right here, see? He just did his thing on Stars. He's doing his thing in music, and I love these are my sons. I love them, you love them, and I'm just here in 2020 as a proud father. I have 2 kings beside me, and there's one more on the way. They support me, I love them, They think about this. We think that we have love, and we want everyone to win, 2020, let's get it together. 2020, happy 2020. You know what I'm saying? 2020 feels good to be back. Happy 2020 for my boy. 2020. DaBaby is making fun of the blur by spilling several bottles of baby oil on the ground and joke-telling about how it would look to outsiders. Fans couldn't help but notice the shade being thrown connecting the dots to Diddy's infamous baby oil. Vision clear. It's real time. 2020 vision is clear. Hey, yo, let it know. Just glow. We up in this bad boy. We back in this. And it's early, yo. Hey, blue nights blue. Nights for real. I'ma drop so much on y'all in 2020. You're going to love it that B strangers must ensure that